are live. We are back as a brand new episode of SCNS Live. We are down one person.
Because they killed him.
Not only did we kill him, but he also buried the cameras somewhere, so we don't know how to find all the extra cameras. Probably wasn't the best idea, but we are here. I am your host tonight, your boy, B to the C, at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC. And I am joined by Mr. Rob Entropy.
Hey, hi, how you doing? What's going on?
Hey, there we go. We got Cora Barton in the house.
Hi, we are not smart people. We probably should have questioned Matt where the cameras were first, but you learn.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to kill people on their birthdays. What are you going to do? And also working the boards tonight, we have the one, the only, the Jason the X-Rayed.
Joy.
How was the hospital, Jason?
They touched me.
How's your booty hole?
It's not that part, but it's close to it. It's right next to it, so yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I have been pumped full of morphine and IV and antibiotics and joy, but I'm still here. I'm still here, unlike other people.
Exactly, unlike other people who feel the need to not show up on their birthdays.
Because they're dead.
Like, that's an excuse. So,
dude,
anyway, we got a lot to get to tonight. We got a lot of show. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the 24th anniversary of the Power Rangers. We're going to talk about Quakecon. We're going to talk about AnimeCon. Is that the
AnimeFest?
AnimeFest. It was, you know, it's something like that. And as always, we've got some super cool nerd news.
Is it playing?
Did it go? Super Cool Nerd News is powered by Cinelinx. Cinelinx.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx. The second batch of DLC for the hit fighting game Injustice 2 has officially been revealed. Late last week, we were told that we will be getting the DC villain Black Manta, the Mortal Kombat fighter and God of Thunder, Raiden, and the world's greatest occult detective himself, Hellboy. We're really excited to see it. We're going to be able to get the first person off that on September 12th, which is going to be Black Manta. And you can best believe that I'm going to take Black Manta and I'm going to fight Black Manta in Aquaman's throne room, and I'm going to transition him into the other throne room so that I can knock Black Manta with Black Manta into the sea so that Black Manta can then hit Black Manta all the way back to Black Manta. Did you follow that? I did. This next story has some spoilers for the Defenders, so if you have not seen the Defenders yet, you're gonna get a little bit of spoilery talk. But if you haven't seen Defenders, well, what the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, she was a breakout character in Marvel's Luke Cage and barely survived the events of Marvel's Defenders. But Simone Missick's Misty Knight is getting a bit of an upgrade for Season 2 of Luke Cage. In the comics, Knight was a cop whose right arm was injured in a bombing and had to be amputated. Luckily, Tony Stark was around to replace it with a bionic one that has vastly improved her strength and complemented her combat skills and marksmanship. In the Defenders, Knight went up against the Hans Bakhtu, who sliced off her arm. We saw her progress and path toward recovery at the end of the Defenders, but a new image from Season 2 of Luke Cage suggests that Knight will be whole once more when she returns. It remains to be seen on whether or not they will hint that Stark tech that gave her this new arm. In someone putting their foot in their mouth news, James Cameron was recently promoting the 3D re-release of Terminator 2 Judgment Day when he got to talking about Wonder Woman. The director, who is currently in production on Avatar 2, had some strong words to say about the movie. He said, "All of the self-congratulatory back-patting Hollywood's been doing over Wonder Woman has been so misguided. She is an objectified icon, and it's just male Hollywood doing the same old thing. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, but to me, it's a step backwards. Sarah Connor was a beauty icon. She was strong, she was troubled, and she was a terrible mother, and she earned the respect of the audience through pure grit. And to me, the benefits of the characters like Sarah is so obvious. I mean, half the audience is female." Way to go, James Cameron. Patty Jenkins was quick to respond by saying James Cameron's inability to understand what Wonder Woman is or stands for to women all over the world is unsurprising. As though he's a great filmmaker, he's not a woman. Strong women are great. His praise of my film Monster and our portrayal of strong yet damaged women was so appreciated. But if a woman have to always be hard, tough, and troubled to be strong, and we aren't free to be multidimensional or celebrate an icon of women everywhere because she is attractive and loving, then we haven't come very far, have we? I believe women can and should be everything, just like male lead characters should be. There is no right and wrong kind of powerful woman, and the massive female audience who made this film a hit can surely choose to judge their icons of progress. Way to go, Patty. Shut up, James Cameron. Get back to not making Avatar. Clarification about Matt Reeves' The Batman movie came from the horse's mouth directly this week when Reeves took to Twitter to clear up, debunk, and set the record straight about his version of The Dark Knight and whether or not it would be part of the DC Extended Universe. He said upon Twitter, "Geez, what I missed, guys. Just be clear, of course Batman will be part of the DC Universe. Batman will be Batman. In my comments from a while back about not being part of the DCEU, I was talking about Batman being a story specifically about Batman, not the others in the universe. That it wouldn't be filmed with cameos servicing other stories, but it would be a Batman story." Batman's junior partner is making the news as well. Brenton Thwaites, I think that's how you say it. Thwaites. Brenton Thwaites, from Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and Gods of Egypt, is set to play Robin in the upcoming series Teen Titans. Jeff Johns spoke on the casting saying, "Dick Grayson is one of the most important iconic heroes in the DC universe, and it wasn't easy to find him, but we have. Brenton is an emotional depth, heart, danger, and physical presence of Batman's former protege and the Titans' future leader. We're extremely lucky he's chosen to bring his talents to this project and this character." The series comes to us from Greg Berlanti, Akiva Goldsman, Jeff Johns, and Sarah Schrechter from Warner Bros. TV. Thwaites is joined by newcomer Tegan Croft as the character Raven and Anna Diop as Starfire. Ed Skeen announced that he would be dropping out of the Hellboy reboot. Recently, the Deadpool actor was casted as Major Ben Damio, who in the comic books is of Asian descent. And immediately, oddly enough, the internet had stuff to say. Who would have thought about that? Many calling it another example of Hollywood whitewashing a character. After the mounting objections reached his ears, Skeen released a statement saying he would be exiting the role. Skeen said, "It is clear that representing this character in a cultural accurate way holds significance for people, and that to neglect this responsibility would be continue to worrying tendency to obscure ethnic minority stories and voices in the arts. It is our responsibility to make moral decisions in difficult times and to give voice to the inclusivity." Despite reports that Suicide Squad 2 is being fast-tracked by Warner Brothers, Variety is now saying that the Squad won't be hitting theaters anytime soon. Word is that it is unlikely to go into production until fall 2018 because Will Smith has a busy schedule as the genie in the upcoming Disney live-action adaptation of Aladdin, as well as the upcoming sci-fi movie Gemini Man. Initial reports had Mel Gibson possibly interested in directing, with the Shallows helmer Joam Colette Serra then revealed to be the front runner before ultimately passing on the project. So that's your Super Cool Nerd News, powered by Cinelinx, Cinelinx.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. So, Rob, we got a Robin. What do you think?
Robin, I like. There's a lot of stuff that when this whole WB thing starting up their own channel and the Titans, I was like, okay, let's see what they do. I don't want to pay for it, but the kid playing Robin, I'm all right with it. We got so
Cora,
far.
You've actually met him. You interviewed him. Am I not mistaken?
That is
I
correct.
fell in love with him.
Yes, I did. He is a very handsome man, and he's very nice. Yes, back when The Giver came out, he played the main character, and we got to do a roundtable interview with him. He was very sweet. I can see a lot of potential in him. I'm very excited that he's playing my favorite Robin. I love you, Dick Grayson. Just everything Dick Grayson is just, I love him.
Hannah loves Dick.
I do love that Dick.
Well, Cora, since you love Dick so much, how do you feel about Mr. James Cameron?
James Cameron can go bleep himself, since I can't say that on air anymore.
What the heck is wrong with this guy? Is he out of his mind?
Maybe he has some form of dementia or something, but that might be insulting people with dementia.
I find it just so self-serving where he was like, yeah, this character's flawed, but mine's better.
Right?
Yeah. It felt like a way for him to bash on one franchise, but then support his own.
And it's really weird because Wonder Woman really is one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah.
Arguably, at the very least.
Next to Apes on Horses.
Next to Apes on Horse. I mean, look, you're going to put it up there. If you're talking about the movies that are really good this year, you got Wonder Woman, you got Apes on Horses, you got Logan, you got Baby Driver, but Wonder Woman is in that argument. So to come out and bash on it like this is really just out of left field, especially for James Cameron.
Well, James Cameron is a petty man.
Yeah.
Years ago, he was dating Linda Hamilton from the Terminator series or whatever, and I think at the time when they broke up and he kicked her out of the movie. Well, like one of the upcoming movies, he was like, okay, yeah, we're done. So are you. And that's the kind of guy he is. So
wow,
screw him.
I love Patty Jenkins' response though. That was
that was
much perfect.
That was the classiest little like finger.
Well, James Cameron doesn't understand women because he's not a woman. I loved it. It was great.
Like so many other old white men who decide they want to make choice about women's bodies. But that's another story.
Save that for the new one.
The salt is out just being thrown tonight.
Jason and I have been sitting here playing Injustice before the show starts. And Jason, how excited are you to get Black Manta, Raiden, and of course Hellboy?
I already knew Raiden was going to happen, and we knew Black Manta was going to happen. So it was kind of like one of those trailers, like, all right, we knew this was. But I should probably put the board cam on. But at the end, when that big right hand caught that missile, I yelled out. I went, oh! And I can't.
How'd that go again?
Oh! Is that Hellboy?
It's really an awesome trailer, man. And I am really excited. I don't know. I guess because we got Sub-Zero. I didn't want Raiden. I don't know why. I've never been a big fan.
He's a
Raiden,
gimme.
So.
I was willing to take him. I'm like,
and
okay, fine.
It was again the silhouette was obvious.
And we're getting Adam. That's for sure. We know that much.
Yeah, that one's an obvious one too.
But yeah, from left
field,
Hellboy. Seriously.
Yeah, I didn't. That was not one that I ever predicted.
Everybody said Spawn.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Spawn in there.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and we still may get him. He still could show up.
We still got another fight. How many? We got one more fighter pack after this, right?
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it until you said it earlier on that they're not all coming out on September 12th.
No, we'll only get Black Manta on September 12th.
That was really frustrating to me. I was like,
did you just forget that they'll sometimes screw us over with that?
For some reason, I just thought, oh, look at the new pack that all comes out at once.
Because I believe
you're only getting Black Manta.
Because we got, who do we get first from the fighter pack?
Red Hood.
We got Red Hood, and then we got
Sub-Zero, and we got Starfire.
Starfire was last?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe Hellboy will be next. No, because they hate me.
Yeah, probably.
They're like, that motherfucker Jason has said too many things about us. Make sure Hellboy's last.
So, Jason, after
excuse my language, YouTube.
After the show, I'm gonna need you got Red Hood, right?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna have to play as Red Hood for a little.
He's really difficult. He's really a defensive fighter.
But I love Red Hood.
I know he's
not
the
videos I've seen people play him in.
When I like a lot of his moves are defense and rebound and and when someone attacks you, you move in their moves against them. Like he's got a lot of parlays and whatnots like that. So, but I do love him. I'm in the middle of leveling him up right now on mine. So, Ed Skeen, that class act, that's a class act right there. And because it's not like this is an actor who's in demand in Hollywood. We don't see him regularly right now. He had a great role in Deadpool. and we loved him, and this would have been a big role for him. But for him to step down and go, nah, you know what? I'm not the right guy for this role is really cool to see.
Honestly, when I saw that, I was like, let him stay. Let him stay.
I know. Right?
Yeah.
Look, I've already complained about this whole whitewashing a Hollywood thing or blackwashing, whatever the hell color people are upset with.
Yeah.
If it's a bit character, swap them out. Swap out with someone else. I mean, if you got, the whole thing with the Iron Fist. They're like, oh, Hollywood's bringing the white man to do this and do that, whatever. No, that was what he was in the comic book. And people, their first argument is, well, I never read the comic book. Well, you can still put an Asian. No, you put a white guy as Iron Fist.
I got the idea, and I don't look at it as the bit parts. I look at it as if the race is dependent on the character. Like, you cannot have a white dude. You can't have Channing Tatum play back Black Panther. That doesn't work.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Small characters. Major characters, leave them alone.
But now, it's a terrible, terrible effing movie. But Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm, I was perfectly fine with it. Does not bother me one bit.
Oh, yeah.
I would have liked Sue Storm to be black, too, because they're brother and sister. That's where my problem was why isn't Sue Storm black?
Because one's adopted.
But that's not part of their character.
I'm not going to sit here and defend Fantastic Four.
I'm not defending the movie. I'm defending the casting.
I'm not defending anything.
Kingpin in Daredevil. Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin.
Excellent.
Was incredible. Was the Kingpin white? No. Did it matter that he was white, black, No, it doesn't matter. I don't know this character, so does it matter that they're Asian? I'm not sure. I know we had a problem with the Ancient One being of Celtic descent rather than being Asian, which I thought was weird too.
And honestly, and not to throw it off topic, but as far as Kingpin, if you watched Raw this week, didn't Big Show just look like Kingpin up in there?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
He's clean shaven now.
Okay.
And he's bald, and I was like, hey, he should be Kingpin. Put a little bit of weight back on and be Kingpin. So.
Well, he is a great actor. He did a great job in The Waterboy.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
And he was wonderful in Jingle All the Way. Who could ever forget his line? "I'm gonna deck your halls, bub."
What are we talking about now? I am so lost.
No one remembers the Big Show from Jingle All the Way.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad.
No.
I did not even watch. Wait, did I watch that movie?
Jake Lloyd.
Didn't remember who the hell was in
Was
it.
that the one with the toy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Turbo Man.
That's right. Okay, I did see that movie.
Freaking
It's just
Turbo Man.
I just forgot it. It's not.
Suicide Squad not coming as soon as we thought.
Who cares?
Oh, no.
Well, I would think that we heard it because it's an Academy Award-winning film. It's the only one in
God,
the
here he goes
to be
again.
an Academy Award-winning film.
I hate him so much.
But Will
Son
Smith
of
is
a
just
turd.
busy, so we just can't pump it out as quick as we wanted to. Which is fine, because Academy Award-winning films need to take their time to become more Academy Award-winning films.
Okay, so Rob?
I need knives or something to throw at him.
I got plenty.
Rob, he's the next one to be murdered. Deal?
Okay. All right, deal. He's the next one going.
And Batman.
Stupid. This is dumb.
Who cares?
Well, okay, I did not. I mean, this is exactly what we said it was going to be, or I said it was going to be at least. I told you, I knew that what he was trying to say was like it's going to be its own film. It's not going to service. It's going to be like an Iron Man 3, where it's not servicing the MCU.
He didn't
it's
have to
just
say
going to be this.
anything.
Yeah.
Just do the movie. Don't say dumb shit.
True.
Shut up.
True.
Just release your movie. Yes, we can have a standalone. We had Captain America Civil War, which was Cap having his own kind of adventure,
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Which none of the other Avengers were around for.
He needed to come out and dress it because everyone was saying that
Hold on, do you mean Winter Soldier or Civil
I'm sorry,
War?
Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Sorry.
because the original quote, everyone was miscuing it as it meant that it's a different universe. It's not the Batman in the DCEU. And so he needed to come out and address that.
Well, look at the Iron Man movies. Were the Iron
Exactly.
Man movies all a continuous story of the whole MCU?
No.
Not really. No, they
No.
were all separate movies. So yeah, why did they have to come out and say that? Because when he said it, I was like, What the hell is DC doing?
Exactly, because it was right on the tails of the Joker news and all that.
A whole lot of bad news.
Now, I didn't put this point in the news because I forgot to write something about it, but we wanted to touch on it a little bit. And that's we're going to be grounding the X-Men Phoenix Saga a little bit. We don't want to go too intergalactic with the X-Men Phoenix Saga. Rob is such a fan of this news, guys.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, look, I have not wanted to do this movie for fucking years because this is a huge movie. It's supposed to be a huge movie. The reason why the Shi'ar come to Earth to kill Phoenix is because she was getting up in the middle of the night when people were sleeping and going to other galaxies and eating suns.
Hell of a midnight snack.
So, then you're going to say, well, we don't want to go, we want to ground this, we want to make it more earthbound, we don't want to make it too big, too galactic. Well, why make the fucking movie? Excuse me, make something else.
Language. When I saw that, I too got pretty mad. I was like, man, this is not what we need out of this. We've already screwed up the Phoenix Saga before, and Bryan Singer was once again taken off of it and unable to do it. And now, once again, we're going to do the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, when they said that the villain of the movie was going to be Lilandra, that was my first red flag right there. Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, she's not a villain. She's protecting the galaxy from a monster that eats suns.
I mean, she's kind of a villain because she wants to kill...
Yeah, she wants to kill her,
She wants to kill Jean.
She's going to be the antagonist.
Yeah.
Would have been a better way for them to have worded that.
But it's the same way as Magneto being the villain. Like, Magneto's the villain, but it's really just he wants to... His point of view is different. He's the Malcolm X to...
Professor X's... Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr., thank you.
Wow, the black guy couldn't get that one right.
He just forgot how to words, that's all, it's fine.
So that's how we see that. Like, she wants to save the universe by killing Jean. And that's the age-old question, is one life versus all lives?
It's not. Kill that
when you can wipe out a whole galaxy, yeah, you should be killed.
So you're going to kill Jean?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
she'll be back.
Kill that bitch.
It's Jean Grey. She'll be back.
She'll be back at least 14 times.
They joke around about that in the comics now. They're like, yep, Jean's dead. That's only a matter of time.
All right, our final piece of news, Misty Knight. Simone Missick, how you doing?
Never have I wanted a person to be dismembered more than this character.
we both talked about it after Luke Cage.
When her arm got hurt, I was like, oh, it would be a shame if they had to amputate that arm. Oh, but then this time when the sword like lopped it right off, I went like, sweet. I mean, that's bad. That's bad. I mean, let's face it. If my arm, if there were like cybernetic upgrades for arms out there, I would have an accident. This one would be gone. I need this one. I like this one. But this one, gone. I'm getting a Bucky special. All right. Her arm does kind of look like Iron Man tech, though, when you look at it a little bit.
And Luke Cage was the one that was closest to the MCU because they mentioned Hammer tech. I don't know how many times they talked about Justin Hammer and the incident. And
they mentioned the incident, and the guy was selling the tapes of it. They mentioned Tony Stark.
We've seen Stark. We've seen Avengers Tower in the background too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it might, but the end of Defenders makes it seem like it's gonna be Danny Rand that takes care of me. He's like, I got some advances in technology. I own the hospital.
Get on the arm.
I know, but I would really like, maybe if it's just like you see the arm, you just happen to see like Stark on the side of it or something. They don't actually say it, you just see it.
Who knows?
You know? I mean, I think that would be cool.
Okay.
They do have the technology.
I'm good either way. As long she's got the arm, it's there. All right, so let's go. Let's go see her punch some people in the freaking chest.
Paint that arm gold and let's go.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. I am really excited to see the robotic arm. And, speaking of robotic arms, we got a new month to get excited about because September's Loot Crate theme is robotic. That's right, featuring Blade 2049, Star Trek, and Star Wars, and much, much more. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming-related merchandise to you for a very low price, and it always has a monthly t-shirt and pin. Right now, you can get a discount on your Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/SCNSlive or clicking the link in the video below or just putting in a promo code SCNSlive. Come to our YouTube channel. Check out all of our unboxing videos. We show you all the really cool stuff you're missing out on. You're never going to want to miss out on Loot Crate again. September is robotic. Go get it now.
That boy good. He good.
Yeah, he
good. I know that boy.
Why are we just clapping? High five.
Bastard.
Yo, look. I work really hard on these shows. Okay, guys.
That segue was awesome. Anyway.
It's been a couple years. You got to know how to promote.
Bro, before we cut the break, let's talk about that for a second. John Cena and Roman Reigns, man.
I'm just going to tune out now. Bye, guys.
Good Lord,
Been getting into wrestling.
John Cena called
I didn't
his
get to
ass
see
out.
this.
Like, this was...
We'll show you this.
Okay.
This was on the level of CM Punk pipe bomb. Like, this was up there.
Don't know that one.
Okay, what the pipe bomb was CM Punk got the mic, and it was going to be one of his last nights in the WWE, and he just started talking shit about everyone.
Imagine it was your last day on a job that you're not too particularly.
Oh, that didn't like nobody.
Uh-huh.
And
And
shit.
he started going off about how fake the business is and how political it is and blah. And they let it go on for a while. It wasn't until he brought in something and they cut his mic, and that's when they cut it out.
So basically, John Cena set Roman Reigns on fire. Like I think my comment was, "So who wants s'mores? Because we got a fire going here." Hey, your s'mores are burning.
No, I mean, yeah. When it came out, John said his bit, and then Roman came back. I mean,
No, he didn't.
Roman started stumbling a little bit.
Roman clapped back a little bit, and then John Cena picked that mic up and just destroyed him.
Yeah,
And that's when
you get out of the car with that big
Roman
old shuffle.
He started
Shuffle,
stumbling a little
shovel.
bit, couldn't get through his words, and that's when Cena goes, "Hey, it's called a promo, kid. You've been here for 5 years. You got to get those down if you're going to be the guy." And then you just see it in Roman's face, like, "God damn it!"
You know he wanted to run across that ring and just pop it.
And then we get Cena go, "Bye bye, fourth wall." Bro,
I'm pretty sure it's the first time in wrestling history somebody actually said goodbye fourth wall.
yeah, like, because Cena doesn't get a script. Cena goes out there and he's off the cuff. He just kind of goes. They feed Roman his lines. They say, "This is what you say. This line, this line, this line." Cena will say some stuff. Then you say this.
You got it, big dog? All right,
And I'm
you go
pretty
out
sure
there.
Cena got back there, and before they walked out, Cena probably looked at him and goes, "Yo, we gonna flip the script." And Roman, what? I'm sorry, what? What?
And what are they going to do? Fire
I'm
Cena?
sorry. Look, you got the Rock's blood in you. You'll be fine, kid. Maybe not. I mean, he finally got that out, and it was pretty damn good.
We got to hear what my boy Jim Cornette had to say about that battle.
I would love to hear Jim.
Oh, I want to hear what that was.
Anyway, I have a break for you guys.
No, Rob.
I got a break for you guys. You want to take a little break, come back, or something?
Yeah.
Me and Rob got to review something very, very special. Because every now and then somebody sends us stuff, and we got to thank the Smaltz Brewing Company for sending us beer, baby.
Of course.
Yeah. So we'll be right back, guys. Beer. Hey guys, Jason X from SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and we got something to review. Every now and then somebody sends us something, and sometimes it's good, and other times it's beer. And this time we got something from the Smaltz Brewing Company. It is a 30th anniversary of Star Trek: The Next Generation with a beer called Symbios. It is a ale. It's supposed to be pretty good. They taste tested this at Comic-Con. We missed out on that, but they were good enough to send us one, and gonna review it. Now, I like beer, but there's also somebody from the crew that really, really likes beer, and I was hoping he would be here for this, but there's always a way to summon old Rob. So I'll just
Did you call me?
Not exactly, but I do have something for you today. This is from Smaltz Brewery. It is a golden ale. I think you might like this, Rob. And being the beer guy here, you should give it a shot. Tell me what you think, man. He's very trusting. He literally just took that from me and didn't really care. So,
Ooh.
what do you think about that?
It's pretty good.
Is it now?
Yeah, I like this.
What are you getting?
It's pretty hoppy. Tastes like a...
There's a lot of malt
it's
and
close
hop in
to IPA taste. There's a bitter taste to it, which I like. I love drinking IPAs. So...
Now, this is from the Smaltz Brewing Company. They're out of San Francisco. They've been doing this since 1996. They wanted to do a little 30th anniversary ale. A lot of wheat in there, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of hops. You like that,
Yeah,
huh?
there is. Yeah, I really like that.
So is it?
Kind of light.
Huh?
This is an ale, you said?
That is an ale.
Wow, this is very good for an ale because I stopped drinking ales.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, these run about $9.
Well, I mean, you know, the regular whatever ales, but yeah.
So I mean, I would give you another after this. Unfortunately, they only sent one.
How the hell do you send someone one beer?
Well, you know, it's a sample, dude. You know, so you know, it's just I just wanted you to try it out. I mean, I gave it to you. You know. So you know.
That's good, squishy.
Well, I know they only sent one, but I was able to find it here in Dallas, so I did get some more. Actually, the one they sent got drank, so you know.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, I try. You know. I'm glad you enjoy it. I wasn't gonna bring you over here and tease you with one, so yeah. Overall, I think this is worth the buy. I mean, it does come in a 4-pack. I'm gonna give it. It runs about.
What's the cost on it?
It runs about $9 for a 4-pack.
Oh,
But
okay.
it is a bit of a higher grade. This isn't your usual, you know, cheaper grade beers that we tend to enjoy.
Yeah, see, it has the taste of a better beer, but I don't know, some of you out there, it's only 5.5% alcohol. And for the taste, I think it could be stronger, but I mean, it does taste good. If you're used to drinking IPAs, then you're gonna love this one. And honestly, this is better. I've tried the Romulan ale that they sell at the Star Trek, well, the Hilton in Vegas.
And that was also where they tried this out.
Yeah, okay, and like that was like the only place I knew of you can get Romulan ale. It's just the same thing, it's just blue. But that was a weaker beer. It was almost like I guess like a Miller Lite, Bud Light type the taste, but it was blue. So you know when you went to the bathroom after, it's blue.
Well, they did say this is available in about 35 states. Luckily, we're in Texas and we drink here. And you can find it locally in Dallas, Texas. So I'd actually say, yeah, this is a good beer to pick up if you want to try it out.
Yeah, so this is Star Trek.
So yeah, you want to check that beer out, go grab yourself some. If you want to see the rest of the review, you can check out the entire video on the SCNS YouTube page. And I just want to say that Carl Wells in the chat, he remembers Jingle All the Way. So thanks, Carl.
Yeah.
Speaking of we got to go to Quakecon. And
Wow.
I'm really disappointed because every year I look forward to that party, and man, Bethesda, what's up, man? You let us down, bruh.
No. That whole thing was free, so we didn't pay for it. So we really shouldn't complain about that.
Great system.
That's fine, but don't get my hopes up with DJs and awesome food and a full bar, and then this year just kind of put us in a hallway.
Yeah, we were in a hallway.
Yeah.
That was still, I think, still technically a ballroom area because it was the same way across the way.
No, it was outside the ballroom. The ballroom doors were literally right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't really care. I got rum and empanadas, so I'm not going to complain at all.
The empanadas were good.
That like, I kept eyeing every tray that walked by us, and if it didn't have an empanada on it, I didn't care about it. And if it did have an empanada on it, it was mine.
But you know, it was this is our 4th year?
Yeah.
So 4th year, and for 3 years, I mean, they had the parties at
House of Blues.
House of Blues in Dallas, which was awesome. I mean, yeah, it was free. They had free drinks, but you had...
It was the atmosphere.
It was just the atmosphere.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun there because it was, everyone was coming in there, and even some of the big guys were coming in there. But this time it seemed like it was just, people, press people,
I think the other thing that may have dampened that was it ended at 9 and it opened at 7?
7, yeah.
So it was just a 2 hour party instead of it lasting until 1.
Well,
they
it never lasts till
midnight.
1, but usually goes till at least midnight.
Midnight 1.
Maybe 11 at the earliest, but still.
Yeah, so that felt a little weird, but I feel like there was a lot of scrambling this year from Quakecon because, I know that they've had ample time since the Anatole had said that they weren't going to have conventions there anymore, but they may have had trouble finding a venue.
And also, they were sharing this venue with a couple of big events.
Yeah,
especially Mary freaking Kay.
Yeah, Mary Kay was there, and I just had that glorious moment of, we have makeup people here around all of these nerds that have probably not showered in a week. Their profit margin might go up a little. I don't know.
The Gaylord was very nice.
Yeah.
It was
the hotel's
an amazing
awesome. It is
hotel.
huge.
But man, was it the convention itself was small.
It was, and I still didn't get to play The Evil Within 2. I'm still kind of upset about that. But that was mostly because I was just tired of waiting in line.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play anything. That's because I was busy on a lot of the days and went there Saturday. But BYOC is about half the size that it normally is.
With no internet.
That was a nationwide issue, though.
That was an AT&T
we can't blame Quake on that one.
My AT&T was working just fine at home. Zach's AT&T was working just fine.
That's fine for y'all's, but there was a lot of people that did not have it that weren't at the con, that were all over the East Coast, all over Texas, all over California.
That really killed the vibe on Thursday. As we talked to a couple of gamers on the floor, they were mad and they were salty about not having internet.
Although I have
a gaming convention.
Whoever had the projectors, though, on that one side, though, had a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
One of them had a computer background that had the Quake logo on it, obviously, and they'd written with their mouse and in paint on top of it, "Do y'all remember when the internet used to work?" And someone had made like an in memoriam post on the wall. Internet from whatever the year it was that it was created, I can't remember, to 2017. And just like a memorial post for the internet.
Yeah. I think one of the funniest things I heard from our buddy Zach Marchand over at Dweeb Factory, where he said they came and they saw somebody playing an N64 and they were like...
It was GameCube.
Oh, they were playing a GameCube, they were laughing. Then they realized they didn't have internet, they were like, hey, you want to hook that up to a projector or something?
Well, no, he rented that space specifically to play like Smash Brothers and stuff. And I think he brought the projector, I think, and he was going to play it against the wall because he had an end piece. And everyone made fun of him because you came to a computer gaming convention to play that. Wow. And then the internet went out and they're like, hey buddy, what's up? Can we play too?
Buddy.
Yeah, and I mean we saw them because they were playing different fighting games. Like I think at one point they were playing King of Fighters.
Yeah. I think in the grand scheme of things, hey, everybody gets one.
Yeah.
And I really hope they take this as I was disappointed in the size of the BYOC.
Yeah, well, like I said, the BLOC was half the size it normally is, and they put a sitting area or I guess auditorium, arena, whatever for QuakeCon championships, which they pumped $1 million into this thing. So I mean, they were really trying to push that. That's why they took up most of the room.
Oh well, when they had the tournament going, that place was filled.
And as far as vendors, there were like 7 vendors selling something. And probably 4 to 5 more vendors in that area. So there are roughly 12 people in the vendor area. And that's tiny.
For QuakeCon, that is pretty tiny, especially considering it's usually just that, and then in addition to those 12, there's a bunch of games. But that was including people that was including booths that had games to play.
Mm-hmm.
So that was including things like The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2, the 3D experience, which, oh dear God, never, ever, ever, ever play Skyrim VR.
It needs some work.
It was the PlayStation VR, so you have to stay facing the screen, and your movement can't actually be your movement. You have to like use the it took me 8 minutes to get used to it, and by then the demo was over, and I'm still very mad that the arrows didn't work. Like, I'm so mad.
I, however, got to play Fallout VR, and if
That's
I get
awesome.
that, I'm never coming out. Look, it took me a second. Like, okay, got this weapon. Here's how I move, and then like I heard ghouls. And I just started gunning everything down.
Yeah, we got like we couldn't get footage of the actual screen. They would not let us, which I understand. But he let me film Jason, and you look so funny just because we can't see the screen or anything. So it's just you with the little controllers like.
I love one part of that. You see me like shooting forward and moving, then you see me reach. You see me aim down, shoot, and come back up and shoot again. There was a zombie that was like still alive on the ground. So as I passed by, I capped him in the head and then started shooting some other stuff. I was like, I'm home.
And then you found the power armor.
Oh God! I found the power armor and the Gatling gun, and it was like everybody's gonna die.
But that was played using the Vive.
Yeah, that was played using the actual VR where you can move around, where you like mount the things.
Where they have the cameras up in the walls. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which after watching him play that and then me playing Skyrim, I was like, I really should have done Fallout again, like because they beefed it up from last year because they had it last year. And they beefed it up, and I should have done that.
Now you got to go. You went out to Animefest a little bit. I don't think did any of us.
I went, and we do have some stuff on the channel. Our good friend Halo over at Show Enough Studios did a couple of Artist Alley interviews for us, and we greatly appreciate her for doing it. They're pretty awesome. Go check them out.
Yes.
Thank you, Halo.
We love you, Halo.
Hey, hot stuff.
Well, let's jump over here into our main event of the evening. It is the 24th anniversary of Power Rangers.
Yay.
Jason, how excited are you for this?
Well, for one, I'm old. Because I also celebrate Super Sentai. Now, I'm not the biggest Power Ranger fan always. I'm the elitist that has to go with the Japanese. But you know what? There's been some great series. Yeah. My children are like rewatching some of those right now. While we were out in San Diego, I got to meet Erin Cahill, who was the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers Time Force. And I told her, my daughter is watching your show currently and thinks you're awesome. Because Erin was like the best Power Ranger. But the characters, the Zords, the storylines, I'm so happy that this history is here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've been told I'm kind of a Power Rangers and Super Sentai fan, you know.
I mean, you might be. You got a couple of pieces.
That stuff up there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm ready for 25 years now. So
yeah, I'm hoping that it continues to grow because I'm one of the people that really loved the movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed
the newest movie.
Yeah, the newest movie.
Okay.
And I really wish I could see that series continue to go. I think they should give it another chance, see what we can do with the second one, because going off of the last films we had, they didn't get a very well response. So you're not going to get an incredible response right out the gate. So I hope they give it a chance.
I mean, as far as Super Sentai and Power Rangers as a whole, though, can y'all name any series that has transcended, besides comic books, that has transcended this long, has crossed lines, there's different interpretations? Hell, they have their own version in Korea of Super Sentai, and we have Power Rangers here. Is there another property that has achieved this much greatness in its time? Tell me one. If you got it, go. Come on, I'll wait. Shut up.
I'm thinking Transformers.
Yeah, that would be the only other
Transformers
thing.
And probably Star Wars is pretty worldwide too.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, but those are the only two.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe is probably up there a little bit too.
Translated over to other things. I mean, they're pushing that Sentinel Force thing now in Toys R Us.
They're trying a lot of things. I don't know what they're going to do now. That's
the big bad Beetleborgs.
That's not a real brand. That's not G.I.
You know Beetleborgs?
That's a TV show.
That is Super Sentai.
Oh my god, no. Give me your hand back.
That is, I forget what they call them.
I love you right now.
The metal bugs or something.
Yeah, I know. I just remember the shit.
The figures are awesome.
Remember when Power Rangers first got really big, they did the big bad Beetleborgs, and they did VR Troopers.
Yes, VR Troopers. You also had
Kamen Rider?
Masked Rider here.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Masked Rider here, but Kamen Rider. which, I mean, there's a throw to that in Overwatch.
What?
Genji has a costume for one of the events where he's Kamen Rider.
Oh, yeah, Genji's costume. Okay.
Which was fantastic.
Healing.
But as far as like Power Rangers go, I only know the original crew. Once they moved on from that, I kind of stopped watching.
I watched them up until Turbo. Once they brought in that little kid who became the Blue Ranger, I'm like, all right, I'm out of this. I'm done.
I think the last Power Rangers thing that I really watched was Power Rangers the movie with Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last one that I remember, because right after that came Ninja Storm. And as a kid, when I saw that they weren't the same people, because I hadn't grasped the concept that that changes, I got really upset because I got really attached to Billy. Yeah. Billy was my absolute favorite, and he wasn't on there.
Well, they kept those Power Rangers, what, like three seasons?
Yeah.
Was it?
But by the time they got to the Thunder Zords, that's when they were switching out some of them there.
Unless it was Tommy. Tommy had 4 different series.
Yeah, Tommy saved through.
One from Danielle was in the chat, Ninja Turtles. But has Ninja Turtles crossed back over, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I do have one more property.
What was that?
Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah.
I loved the new Ninja Turtle movies. I was a fan of both of them.
And from Carl, Mystic Knights. I don't remember that one.
I don't
remember
one.
Mystic Knights either.
I mean,
Mystic Force. No.
There was a Power Rangers Mystic Force, which had a really good theme song. Here come the Power Rangers. Sorry, I won't even.
Dude,
I'll torture you with that later.
I marked out so hard in the new movie when they started playing that damn Go Power Rangers song.
No, you weren't the only one. The nostalgia factor. I
was marking out so hard that the first time I saw it, I didn't realize that Billy was running backwards.
Yeah.
That's how much I was going crazy, because I did not notice that.
Yeah, when Rob and I saw it, that part got a good pop. So, of course, Hannah has her favorite over there.
My favorites were always Tommy and Kimberly. I loved Kimberly.
I did not like Kimberly.
Oh, I was in love with her. And I like Zach too. Zach was always fun. My favorite one was the one where he would. Man, which one? The one that focused on him. It was. I had the VHS of it. It was a yellow VHS, and it was about him dancing, and he went to go
off. Keto.
He had to dance. He had to fight against. I can't remember the monster now, but it was. Oh, I loved it so much.
See, I always liked Billy. Like I can't remember his name now. Oh my god, the Red Ranger.
Oh, Jason. I kind of like.
He was my favorite.
Like, well, I wonder why.
I hated Jason. He's a punk.
But for the females, Aisha was always my favorite. Like, basically, whoever was in the Yellow Ranger outfit was my favorite, next to Billy.
I was never a fan of Yellow Ranger until Becky G. Becky, how you doing? Call me.
She's in the history now.
I like Zach and Tommy. That was it.
Those are good choices.
Tommy was so dope. When he came back as the White Ranger, that was so epic, man.
Okay, so I have to actually tell you guys a story. So my best friend Mia, I'm putting her on blast now. She has never in her life seen anything Power Rangers except for like images. She's never seen any of the episodes, never seen a movie. So I introduced her to Power Rangers the movie because I found it at Walmart for $5 and I made her watch it. And one, she's mad at me for that, by the way. She's very mad at me for that.
Go back and watch it.
Oh, no.
It's not the best movie.
Oh, no, I warned her that this was going to be a terrible movie, but she likes those, so I thought she'd enjoy this. No, she didn't.
No, she hated it? Okay.
She hated it, but it was really fun because while they were in their street clothes, we just ripped apart their fashion, and she had a field day with Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Because at first it was like, because, you know, you see them all in the country, like, oh, I wonder what colors of the Rangers they are. I would never guess. I bet the white one is the blue one. And we had a good laugh, and then Tommy's, sorry, real quick, like, he has all the white, and then I never noticed it, but she's like, what is his haircut? Because it's like an undercut, but a really long ponytail, so it's like a weird mullet undercut, and she was so offended by Tommy's entire existence. It was so great.
One of my favorite sound bites from that is it has Kimberly, and she goes flipping by, and then Billy come flip and you go, right behind you, Kimberly. It's just one of the dumbest things, but it is so incredible. I love it so much, man.
I think besides the original series, my favorite, using him. My favorite series was Power Rangers RPM, because it was the series that almost got Power Rangers killed in the United States because it was just so damn dark.
That's the one I actually wanted to see. You told me about that. That's the one that has Rose McIver. That's in iZombie.
Exactly.
Now that's the one I actually want to watch. That it's on Netflix. But...
And it has the what's his name? Jessica Jones's neighbor.
They gotta please Malcolm.
Yeah, he's the Red Ranger in that one.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
I just that was my favorite because it actually truly was meta, because there was one episode where the lady that made their suits, they had questions for her. And they were like, "Why are we wearing spandex?" And she was like, she had an explanation for like everything. She was like, "No, it's actually a bioweave armor," and they were like, "Oh, well, why is there a big explosion whenever I transform?" And she's like, "That's a burn off of, that's a excess energy being expelled so you don't die." Do you not read the stuff? They have questions for like everything, and she has an answer for it all. Why do I have to call out my name when I morph? It's a voice-activated code, so you don't accidentally morph. And do y'all not read your manuals? And I was like, she explained everything.
I love her already, and she's my favorite.
I will find that episode. That scene. But yeah, that was one of my favorites. And also, like I said, it was one of the more darker adult ones. And yeah, this is what they were like, no more Power Rangers. No. The series dies with this one. And they were like off air for a couple months. But I was like, okay, we need that money.
I've always wanted to see the episode, or I don't know if it was a saga or what it was, when they brought back all the Red Rangers.
Forever Red.
Yeah, I've always wanted. I've never been back and watched it, but I've always wanted to see that one because it looks so cool.
Forever Red was pretty damn epic.
Yeah.
Was that the name of the episode, or?
Yeah, the name of the episode is Forever Red. Mm-hmm. It was an episode of the season of Power Rangers Wild Force.
Mm-hmm. That was the one where they could change which Ranger they were, right?
This was all of the old Red Rangers coming together.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, that
like
just...
Tommy was Power Ranger Zeo Red. Jason actually came back, and
see, this just sounds like someone.
Rocky there?
No.
Oh.
This just sounds like someone really screwed up, and they're about to get their ass handed.
Those are some of my
them.
favorite episodes, though, when they bring back old Ranger teams.
Yeah.
Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. They brought back Adam, who was the second Black Ranger, and like a yellow Dino Thunder. But they had 5 members from old teams. I love when old Rangers show up. It's like, hey, there's that guy. So
Remember? I still, to this day, want to see Jason David Frank versus CM Punk in the cage.
No.
I think that should have been CM Punk's first fight.
Yeah.
I think it would have worked so much better than him going in against some real fighter. But
yeah, that one is on Netflix. Power Rangers Wild Force, and it is episode 34.
There you go.
So if anyone wants to watch all the Red Rangers, which I probably will tonight, it's episode 34 of Wild Force.
very cool. Well, all right, we're gonna about get up out of here. We got a lot going down. We'll be back next week for a whole nother brand new show. Make sure you're checking out SCNS Live all week long. We're gonna have some new unboxing videos for Loot Crate. We're going to have a bunch of other videos put up. Make sure to check it out. Cinelinks for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. And everyone, go tweet out to Matt at Move the Joystick. Today is his birthday. We miss you, Matt. Happy birthday. We're so glad that you're having a good time tonight. Please find the cameras.
All right, I actually have a announcement as well.
Miss Cora Barton, take it over.
So I finally, I don't know how, I think it was magic, got Jason to play Dream Daddy on Sunday. We played it live.
So gay.
It's so gay. And he loved every second of it. Tell them that you enjoyed it, because I know you did.
I had fun playing it. I did.
Yeah, there were some uncomfortable moments in there because he decided to be a man-ho, but you know, it's what you do.
Hey, there you go, Jay.
I'm a sexy bitch.
Getting that booty.
But
I am sexually free, all right? God.
But if you missed it, no worries. The video is on our YouTube channel, so you can go check it out. And if you enjoyed it, then this coming Sunday, we are going to be doing it again, because he's going to be going on the first date with his daddy.
3 p.m.
I want to play Dream Daddy. I'm trying to get me some yuck.
Take it away, DC.
On that, I'm going to go watch a terrible movie or TV show called The Inhumans. But I'll have a review up for it on the Jackass Nation Podbean channel. Check it out. Check me out at Real Jackass BC. That's RealJackassBC. I'm giving away a digital download copy right now of Beauty and the Beast or Kong Skull Island. Or I'm also giving away tickets to the Goo Goo Dolls and Nas and Lauryn Hill. All you got to do is go retweet the pinned tweet at the top of my profile right now. And we got a lot going on here in Texas right now with Hurricane Harvey hitting. A lot of people are stranded out there. A lot of people need a lot of help. You can donate now. All you have to do is text Harvey to 90999. You'll donate $10. You don't have to have a credit card information. You don't have to send any money. They're just going to tack on $10 to your monthly credit card bill. Maybe don't go to Starbucks this week or something like that. And you can help out some people out down there in Houston. This has been an insane week for us here. Let's got everyone out there in our prayers. We're thinking about you. Texas strong, Houston strong. That's what we do. Jason, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX.
Robin Tropey.
Find me on HP1 on Twitter and also on Channel Control. So watch that video I put out every Monday.
There we go. Cor Barton, where can they get you?
You can find me at Instagram at Corodono, Korodono. You can also find me on Twitter at Hawks Perch. I'm not as active on Twitter, so if you actually want to contact me or see things at least semi every day, then you should probably just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, she don't even follow me or nothing.
I do too.
Don't forget to follow us here at SCNS Live and at Cinelinks on Twitter. And also, Cinelinks UGF on Twitter. The next gaming tournament takes place on September 22nd. Matt's going to get destroyed in GoldenEye by me because, well, I'm a champion. So.
Oh, I'm going to destroy all of y'all.
Anyway, I think that's about it, except for keep on nerding.